Hi, so I was watching my friend do this Instagram live about how he's been kind of creatively static, and a lot of what he wants to do has just kind of been haltered and brought down by like kind of being in a slump of sorts. And I know that I've been in like a bit of a depression myself, and a large part of that is I don't feel like I can record and do things creatively like I would wish to. I know a lot of what I want to do includes daily videoing and just kind of getting beautiful shots that I see everywhere I go. I want to be able to take the camera with me everywhere and just shoot it. But I've been kind of stuck with my iPhone and this crappy Fujifilm that's intended to take pictures, not video. I'm using it to video now because, I mean, it's what I've got. And I'm kind of realizing now what I've got is what I have to work with. I don't think I ever really have had the luxury of picking and choosing my equipment, and realistically speaking, that's probably not something that I am going to have the luxury to work with. So I want to say I'm swallowing my pride, but I don't think this is a swallow my pride sort of situation. I think it's more of embracing who I am and what I have. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work with this Fujifilm and my iPhone. The quality is going to be terrible, but I'm hoping it will come together in like a kind of cool, I don't give a shit that it looks like shit sort of way. And just kind of go from there. On my way to get batteries. Batteries are probably going to die in the camera while I drive there, but who cares? Currently just kind of experimenting to see what angles will work in my car and which angles won't. I'm probably going to have to talk really loud. It's on my dashboard, so it's a lot closer to the engine than it is to me. And this car likes to make a lot of noise. I really hope that I stick with this. I do this thing a lot where I say I'm going to like be better about being creative. Like, went through a stint where I made a whole lot of maps, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna stick with this. And I actually got one commission. It was from my friend Eli. But I proceeded to stop making maps because I don't think I got bored with it. I just stopped doing it. And the same thing kind of happened with my drawing phase. So I know that film is what I want to do with my life, so I think that if I can stick with anything, it's going to be this. I don't think I'm authorized to park here, but I don't think that they're going to mind. Also, look at that beauty. I lived in Selleck, Quadrangle on UNL's campus my first year in college, and like the first week was really, really hard for me. I was really worried that I wasn't gonna get along. I think a lot of people go through that when they first come to college. I think a lot of people worry, oh no, am I gonna have friends? Am I gonna be all alone? And I think that anxiety is completely warranted. I don't think anybody should feel silly for ever feeling that, but for me it was really bad, and I know that Selleck made it a lot easier for me. Sorry, my hand's getting tired because I don't have a tripod. Work with what you got. But I found this like small group of people, and they all started hanging out outside my room. Like, we really built. It took like maybe 2 weeks, but after 2 weeks I had already found like this group of friends that means so much to me and has continued on for years, and I think that that's really special. So that's kind of why I want to come here when I'm in like this weird, like kind of sappy mood. It's good to come back to somewhere that means so much to me. So about, I think 3 of my friends are RAs here in Selleck. It's really cool. But I wanted this job, so I kind of hate them. But yeah, it's whatever. I like to knock obnoxiously on Natalie's door. No dice. I should go see Rose. There's a problem though. I low-key forgot where she is RA, so now I'm just walking. Oh, but there's Danush. Danush would like to talk. We're going back. There's actually a really good chance that he's not here. He's an architecture student, so he's always busy. But we're gonna try him anyway. I don't get it. Look, it's me. That's Danush, Dawn and Tanner, Rose and Natalie. Could knock on James's door and see if he's done with work, but pretty sure he won't be until like maybe 4 or 5. Alright, I guess we'll see if Dawn is around. Last try. Good old Dawn Aguirre. Come on. Alright, I know I said I have nothing, but I've got this like really beefy computer. So if I were an editor, this would be really helpful, but as it would happen, I don't edit for shit. Here at Selleck, we eat at 6 o'clock. I'm lucky enough to have Ashley and Kyle as friends who let me in. Pretty much every other day, I think, would be safe to say I come and eat.
Your love is a flood and I swim deep when the tide is up. Oh, would you flood me too? So water in my blood has made me taste sweet to the world. Oh, and you taste sweet too. This is my deliverance, hands held high as you deliver it. Oh, you have made me a child of God, my feet on the ground.
I'm gonna be a little quiet because it's Selleck study night, even though everybody else is chatting pretty openly right now. But I'm gonna do some editing right now, and hopefully James is planning on coming around later, so I can introduce everybody to him.
I lay in the sand with sweet forgiveness in my hand. Oh, as a gift from you. Your water floods my brain, this gray cranium won't be the same. Oh, where I've been won't do. This is my deliverance, hands held high as you deliver it. Oh, you have made me a child of God, my feet on the ground, my heart in heaven.
So finally I got a message from James saying that he could meet up. So I went up to his room, and we met in the hallway, and we went in and had a nice little chat. So this is all like really early development, but as you can see, I'm letting early development be part of the development instead of just talking about like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm just doing it. So
That's awesome.
I'm excited, a little nervous, because I hate hearing my own voice, but I'm gonna have to get used to it for editing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, figured that you'd be interested because you saying that you were cutting the bullshit with yourself kind of helps me realize I need to cut my bullshit. And then my buddy Parker in the film school also had a similar moment. He's doing a whole production thing in his house, which is way bigger than this, but
Damn.
very different from what I'm doing, I think. So yeah.
I like how you're making it your own rather than trying to model it off of somebody or trying to copy somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's uniquely you.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I watch a whole lot of Sugar Pine 7 and it's gonna be hard for me to not like try to be like them at times, but I think that I am very different from those guys. So James has been going through a lot, and he beats himself up about it, and I think that he has improved himself a lot lately, and I don't know if he always sees it. Sometimes he'll do things that are just really amazing, and I don't think that he gets the appreciation that he deserves for it. He actually helped me a lot just the other day by cleaning my apartment with me, and that small action, I mean, I guess it was pretty big, but that action really went a long way, and I really do consider him one of my very best friends. I think that a lot of times people really forget to be thankful for the friends that they have. Today kind of has meant a lot to me, just getting to go somewhere where I knew that they would be, and then them delivering, even if it took them a couple minutes. I mean, sure, I had to knock on some doors and some people weren't there at the moment, but they're always there for me when I really, really need them. I've been going through a lot this year. It really hasn't been easy. I've had a lot of issues in my family. My grandparents both have been hospitalized. My parents are going through a lot financially. I'm going through a lot financially. Our apartment had the most mold I've ever seen anywhere behind our cabinets, and it was just a very stressful time with the people coming in, moving our entire kitchen into our living room and tearing up our wall. And then every day I'd wake up and look into my living room and just see half of my life in boxes. And it really messed with me a lot. In my head, I thought about how little there was, how easy it was for them to just do that, and that's how easy it would be for me to just change or leave. And when you look at it from an outsider point of view, it makes a lot of things really insignificant. But I think the most important takeaway from this all is that I remember that I do have the power to, like, do things. It's not restricted from me. I'm not told, no, you can't record on this crappy camera. I'm not told, no, you can't speak your mind. I can do what I want. And I'm finally letting myself do that. Sorry this first video is really long-winded and has a plethora of problems. But I mean, that's how this last set of months has been for me. It has been long-winded and it has been a lot of problems. So let this first video just kind of serve as like a stepping stone. I want it to reflect, I guess, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally. I want it to reflect how my life has been. And if you've made it this far, then thanks. And I hope that you come back to watch more.